Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel today. My name is Tammy and I want to bring you a special recipe and special soap that I am making that's made with tallow. I got to thinking that I wanted to come up with maybe a gift basket of sorts where somebody could have a tallow gift basket. So I'm going to do like the cream and a lip balm and a soap and I don't know what all else I'm going to come up with. I'm going to share my recipe down in the description box for you guys to check out. Let me know what you think about it. I did not know that tallow will increase your trace. And that is something that Clivia, my friend, shared with me after I made it. Of course, I was like, dang. Speaking of Clivia, this spring I wanted to make a dandelion soap and I reached out to her and I said, hey, can you help me come up with an essential oil blend because I suck at it. And she did, and she really came through for me. But that soap didn't work out. I'll tell you why in the video. I didn't want to go a year and not use that blend. I just want to say shout out to Clivia for giving me an essential oil blend to use because I love it. It's so good, guys. Enough chatter. I will see you later. First, let's see how I made a tallow soap. This is going to be a very, very simple soap. But let me tell you what I have in my bucket here. This is my tallow, my coconut oil, my rice bran oil, olive oil, pumpkin seed oil, and mango butter. A little bit of castor oil and citric acid. No, my citric acid is in here, but in my Soap Maker 3, it's listed as a base oil so that it will do the lye calculations for you. And that pumpkin seed oil is what is causing this to be quite dark in color. In here I have my lye 50-50 lye water, and in here is my extra lye water with a little bit of citric acid and sugar. I already have my sodium lactate in here, and this is this gorgeous essential oil blend that my friend Clivia shared with me. I talked to Clivia. She does a lot of essential oils. She's in Arizona, and I will link down her Instagram page for you guys if you want to go check her out and give her some love. But I was going to do a dandelion soap this year, and I reached out to her and said, hey, can you help come up with like an essential oil blend that's kind of, you know, with dandelions, you know, with that kind of vibe. And she did. So this is the blend that she shared with me, and I will tell you what's in here. Bergamot, lavender, orange, lemongrass, and cedarwood. I was nervous about using lemongrass because it's really, really small amount you're allowed to use, but she says it's okay. Go ahead and use this small amount. It will come through. So I'm going to trust her. But look at that. It's so pretty. Very simple soap. I'm going to do a few splashes of my water in my blend here to get that up to temp, and that is 93. So that's good enough. I'm going to get the rest of my water and stuff in here just to get that out of the way. Lots of bubbles in there by not doing that very easy. And I'm going to give this a quick blend because I have my clay in there, and I just want to make sure before I start doing anything that that's just broken up and there's no solid chunks of clay. I don't know how the tallow behaves. I don't believe I've ever used tallow in a soap before. And my tallow still has a tiny bit of smell, so I probably could have processed that down a couple more times. I'm cooking with it, and I don't really smell it when I'm cooking with it. Do this one a little bit easier so I don't get all those bubbles. I absolutely am loving my trick with just splashing some of my soap water in there, so to bring that back up to temp. This is such a time saver, and I'm like, duh, why did it take me so long? Such a long time fighting that. Isn't that pretty? It is a gorgeous, almost like a fall color. color with this fall yellow vibe. This may have been a little warm to start with, so that may be why it's already feeling like it's emulsified. It's 118 right now. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. Again, I have no idea if this is going to speed up or slow down my trace. And Clivia, it smells so good. You may be wondering what happened to my big plan of the dandelion soap. Guys, as usual, I made a mistake. So here's the story with my dandelion soap. I went out and I picked dandelions in the field behind my house. There's no animals out there. Well, there's wild animals, obviously, but they don't spray, so it's a safe place to go pick dandelions. So here I am 2 weeks after surgery picking dandelions because I really wanted a dandelion infused olive oil. And then I picked them and I dried them and I put them in olive oil, and I decided the next weekend I needed more because I wanted to make a big batch of this. I was so excited about this soap. So I did a whole nother round of picking dandelions and drying them out and putting them in olive oil. And then my knee started really acting up and I just could not get back down here. Well, I forgot to strain it and like maybe put it in the refrigerator. Why? It was moldy. They had all molded. And I was really careful to make sure they were completely dried. So I know I didn't want any of that water in my oil. So I really did work hard to make sure they were dried, but I just left them. I don't know how long they were down here. And I came down here and there was like this layer of mold. Oh, I was so mad at myself. All that work, all that pain in my knee. Then dandelion season was over by this point. Oh, I was so mad. Come on, let me try that. It's not going to work apparently. I've seen people do that. It's not going to work with my spatula apparently. Maybe because it's tapered. All right, I'm going to pour. It's getting thick. Honestly, I really thought it was going to be not a pretty color with that pumpkin seed oil, but it's a pretty color. Now, I know lard will slow down your trace. I guess I assumed that tallow would too. So again, I don't know if it was the essential oil blend. If you know, I read off the essential oil. So if you know if one of those will cause a quicker trace, let me know. You know, I was pretty aggressive with my blending. I don't know. It's certainly not over thick. I mean, it's perfect. And I'm not mad that I didn't have to wait for it to pour. See how simple that was? All right, I'm going to give it just a second and I'm going to do like a little swooshy scoop on it. I will be right back because I really don't think it's going to take but like maybe 2 minutes. I have a 3/4 teaspoon here. I think that's a good width. It's because it's almost about maybe what, 3/4 of an inch. So every bar should have a little scoop. I guess I have my groups here. I didn't even think about that. Okay, that's done. Orange peel granules, because I have a jack ton of them. And what do you do with them? I'm going to do this. They're not the prettiest things in the world. They don't really have a whole lot of smell. But I just thought a little interest to the top of the soap. I'm going a little bit heavy just because a lot of them will fall off. I'm done. How easy was that? I needed an easy one because I think my next two this weekend are not going to be so easy. So let's give us a good easy one to start the weekend with. We'll cut it in a couple days, guys. Alright guys, well I have literally already uploaded this video and was done with it, and then I thought, you know what, let's do a lather test. So this is one of the end pieces, and I just want to say how good this smells. How good. Oh my gosh. This, look at the nice bubbles. Oh my goodness, guys. Can you see that? Nice bubbles. It's funny because it's a very silky lather, super, super silky. I'm not used to seeing huge bubbles and have this really, really super luxurious silky lather. So I love this. Check out those bubbles with hardly any work, guys. Love it. All right, let's take a closer look at it. There is the very, very simple soap. It's probably been about 6 to 8 weeks now. And man, it smells so good. Thank you, Clivia, for this essential oil blend. It did accelerate my trace. So coming up in a week or 2 or 3, guys, I don't know, I'm going to be sharing another soap that's made with tallow and lard. And my thought with that is maybe the lard, which decreases your trace, will counteract the tallow that increases your trace. And I can't even remember how that worked out. I think it was still fast. Let me know what you think about the recipe and about the soap. I think it's gorgeous. I love the simplicity of it. I love the smell. Clivia did good for us there. So thank you, Clivia, for the essential oil blend help. I appreciate you, and that helps so much. Guys, I also appreciate you for watching my videos and for liking them and for commenting on them. I appreciate that. Do that before you go on to your next one, okay? And then, guys, come back next week. I have no idea what's in store for you, but come back anyway. Find out.